How divers can help to prevent stony coral tissue loss disease.
In 2018, reef-associated tourism in the Caribbean was valued at over $7.9 billion US, with over 11 million visitors whose activities were directly related to the presence of coral reefs. This contribution, however, is dependent on healthy and diverse coral reef ecosystems. As reef ecosystems degrade, we worry that the reef-related tourism industry's contribution to Caribbean economies will decrease, and our worries are very real given the increasing number of threats to Caribbean coral reefs. Did you know that since 2018, reefs throughout the Caribbean region have been threatened by a new coral disease called stony coral tissue loss disease that affects over 1/3 of the region's hard coral species, including the major reef builders? This video will tell you what to look out for and how you can help. In 2014, the disease was first reported on reefs in Florida, and since then it has moved to Jamaica, Mexico, St. Martin, the US Virgin Islands, the Dominican Republic, the Turks and Caicos Islands, Belize, St. Eustatius, Puerto Rico, the Bahamas, the British Virgin Islands, the Cayman Islands, Guadeloupe, St. Lucia, Honduras, and Martinique. The disease may be present on reefs across other Caribbean locations, but has yet to be detected. While scientists continue to look for the cause of this disease, they do know that it is waterborne and transmitted through contact. Therefore, divers and snorkelers can help reduce its transmission by doing a few simple things. First, rent your gear locally. If you're traveling through the Caribbean or diving at different sites on the same island, rent gear instead of bringing your own. The reason we suggest this is because you may unknowingly transport the disease to an unaffected site if you use your own gear. Rented gear will stay within the specific local area, and it's therefore less likely to contaminate new sites. Dive uninfected sites before you dive infected sites. Diving clean sites first will reduce the transmission of the disease. If you dive an infected site first, then you're more likely to pass it on to another area. When diving in Florida or the Caribbean, we ask you to please decontaminate your gear after every dive. Soak non-sensitive equipment for 10 minutes in a 1% bleach solution, rinse in fresh water, and then allow it to air dry. Wetsuits, BCDs, masks, and fins can also be decontaminated in the 1% bleach solution. Allow the bleach solution to degrade in the sun for 24 hours before you dispose of it. Regulators, computers, gauges, underwater cameras, and other sensitive equipment should be decontaminated using fresh water and antibacterial dish soap or an isopropyl alcohol wipe and then dried. Finally, never touch reefs. Since the disease may be transmitted through contact, if you touch infected corals, then you may pass the disease on to healthy coral. You can also help us track the spread of the disease. If you regularly dive the same sites, report any changes you might see to the Atlantic and Gulf Rapid Reef Assessment, or AGRA program. Changes may include an increase in discolored or sick-looking corals, with tissue sloughing off showing more white areas or lesions. Some of the first species affected by this new disease are the pillar corals, large boulder and brain corals, so these are the ones to keep an eye on. If you can, take pictures or video and report your observations at www.agra.org/coral-disease-outbreak. For more information, please go to the Coral Disease page on GCVI's website at this link, or go to the Coral Disease page on AGRA's website at this link.
Thank you to NOAA's Coral Reef Conservation Program, to the Turks and Caicos Reef Fund, to AGRA, the Atlantic and Gulf Rapid Reef Assessment Program, and to many others who helped with editing this video. Please don't hesitate to get in touch with us if you need more help.